Everything will be fine until I see the lines drawn in the sand, the despicable law of the land. Screw your sides, your petty frickin' factoids, your skirmishes and discordance, your continuous cycles of pain and misery, pretending that you're Heracles. Just a hallucination, I won't join in on your limitations of choosing sides, payments, and nations. I'll help when I'm not under scrutiny, when you stop covering these streets with burgundy. And discordance, your continuous cycles of pain and misery, pretending that you're Heracles. You're in love with yourselves like narcissists, enamored with your own reflection. You pushed her away, so she suffered her fate. The echo to the story. Screw your sides, your petty frickin' factoids, your skirmishes and discordance, your continuous cycles of pain and misery, pretending that you're goddamn Heracles. Your sides are split, your facts are false, your bottles are pointless. Act like Heracles, you're just like Adia. Enjoy your ignorant bliss.
Let's take a minute and collect our thoughts. Even though I know your mind is a little bit shot, you wanna burn yourself up and get a little bit cracked. That's fine, but think about the way you act. Screaming like a fool, I'm so messed up. Yapping your mouth like a little pup. Now you gotta get caught, gonna catch yourself in a spot.
I've been turning on since I was just 13, with a little bit of liquor and a lot of green. I appreciate the way that my mind turns round, gets mesmerized by the sights and sounds. The world outside of my little head gets a little more crazy and a little less dead. One thing I know is you gotta keep cool. You never wanna deal with the button-up fool when you're buzzing and flipping and singing like a bumblebee. So take it from me, take it from me.
Gotta be subtle,
Subtle,
keep it on down.
Don't advertise when you're messing around.
Subtle,
Subtle,
keep it on down.
don't advertise when you're messing around.
Subtle,
Subtle,
keep it on down.
don't advertise when you're messing around.
Subtle,
Subtle,
keep it on down.
don't advertise when you're messing around.
Here, watch. Hey, Cyrus.
Roshana, Nikki, how are you two?
Subtle, thanks. And how are you?
What's it, blackout?
Whenever you want it to.
Would you mind if I joined
I
you?
don't mind if you do, so long as we're subtle.
Subtle,
Subtle,
Subtle.
subtle. I wanna sparkle up, I don't wanna be a drag. When I just don't see you, I just really have to brag. Our intoxication is our little secret. It loses its romance if you go and leak it.
I'm so cool, I've mastered the art of saying my lines and playing my part. Get your ass a question, now stand up straight, pop my collar and smile and concentrate. Use my logic and flow into prom numbers 1 through 9.
That's fine.
Oh, it's not just fine, it's subtle.
Subtle,
Keep it on down. Don't advertise when you're messing around. Subtle.
subtle,
Keep it on down. Don't advertise when you're messing around. Subtle.
subtle,
Keep it on down. Don't advertise when you're messing around. Subtle.
subtle.
Keep it on down.
Don't advertise when you're messing around. And if they ask, are you sober?
Of course, sir.
What a question!
What a query.
Your suspicions leave me frightfully weary.
Of course we're sober.
What'd you see, mister?
What's your eyeball? Come on.
What'd you spit over there, wet torpedo?
Depends.
Depends on what.
Got any more?
Just promise us one thing.
Yes.
We gotta be subtle,
subtle, keep it on down. Don't advertise when you're messing around. Subtle, subtle, keep it on down. Don't advertise when you're messing around. Whoa, yeah. No one will notice we're out of control. No one will know we've let loose. No one will notice we're falling apart, and our necks are in the news. Faster and harder and spiraling down, blacking out with kaleidoscope and eyes, smiling and nodding and crashing our cars, blinded and fried by the lights. Subtle! Subtle!
So we don't get in trouble. I don't think anybody saw that.
Pass it off as a move.
Pass it off as a shake.
Pass it off as a Lindy hop.
That's just how I walk.
That's just how I hold myself.
My own particular comportment.
Play it off.
Nothing's wrong.
No.
And she's back.
And she's up.
And she's back.
And she's up.
And she's cool.
And she's cool.
Nothing to see.
No. That's nothing.
Cool as a cucumber.
Yeah. And I am not a priest, and I am not a monk, and I don't go to church much, but when I do I stand and I sing loud. I sing loud. I am the astronomer, and when I look through my telescope, I am certain of the universe, and I'm filled with wonder from the stars. And I never saw anything. I couldn't blame my mind. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts. But I like to sing. I like to sing. He likes to sing. And when I hear them call to prayer, buzzing through the speakers of the mind. There's a shock, there's a stillness, as the melodies twist and zap, and the air is filled with diamonds, and I wish that I could sing like that. But I don't practice enough. Practice. No, I don't practice enough. Practice. I'm confounded by music and babies and laughter and stories and goodness, infinity and luck. I'm confused by the notion that somebody loves me, and drugs make me crazy, and a clairvoyant told me once I've got an old soul. Oh Lord, I wish I could sing like that, but I don't practice enough. Practice. No, I don't practice enough. Practice. There's a man in
There's a man in Iran
who says that
says he talks to
he
ghosts.
talks to
The way that he does it
How does it
is he
is
hasn't spoken to anyone alive in 42 years.
42 years.
Turns his mind off every day, and he stares at the wall, and he's one with the universe, and he says that every soul that has ever died is living in the shadows of the sky.
But if that's
the experiment,
experiment,
that's what science would have to do.
scientists
That's just all it
takes, I'm afraid
I just haven't got the time.
Whoa!
So I'll go home,
Go home.
pour some whiskey, and I'll sigh. And when it's time to go to bed, I'll keep the night light on.
Practice, practice.
Roxe, honey, can you come in here for a minute?
I don't wanna.
Family meeting.
Family meeting.
Family meeting.
I'm playing.
I was just gonna go see the Falconer.
No, it's a family meeting.
We can all play later. Put away your toys.
But the Falconer is only in town till the end of the
You
festival.
can wait, son. We can take the carriage to town when we're done. Roxe, honey, I wanted to talk to you for a bit.
About what?
Well, about Rose.
Rose?
This is just about Rose. Can I go?
We could really support here, kiddo.
What about Rose?
Roxe, how old are you?
7.
Hey, 11. Hey, that's pretty old. Thanks, hon. You're getting to be a real big girl now.
Boy, but yeah, I guess so.
You remember last spring when we put a bunch of your old toys in the books away in the northern wing?
Yeah?
Well, don't you think that maybe it's kind of time to put Rose away too?
No!
None of us have ever seen her, so.
Look, Roxe, it's fine to have an imagination. I mean, I used to play when I was little. I have friends in my head, sure. Big house, gets lonely, but we're afraid that Rose may be holding you back from playing with the other kids.
That's not nice.
Roxe, it's time to grow up.
Oh, get over yourself, Mom.
Roxe!
Look, I know who she is. She told me. Rose told me.
Roxe.
She's my sister. She died when I was a baby. Blah, blah, blah. And now she's lonely and she wants me to cross over. Maybe that'd be sad for you, but maybe it'd be great for me. She says that all the adults over there wish they had died when they were little too. Because it's so much better over there than all this crap. All this crap was like getting old and like disease and like wars and like torture and like butchers or having to be alone with your stupid mind all the time. She says that over there they don't have computers or any of that shit and everyone's mind is just fine. They just hang out in nature all the time. Only it's better, because it's perfect nature, with no bugs or humidity. And no, Brent, it's not so perfect, it's boring. Because they figured that one out too, because there's like gray days with rain and stuff, which is fine, because everyone likes to be a little sad some of the time and watch the rain on the windowsill. Because they're all soul. They are all soul. Did you know that Rose is a star child? That's right, she's a freaking star child, and so I'm sorry if this is like sad for you, but you're gonna be dead in like 30 years, and even less if you keep drinking like
Roxe!
and when you meet me over there, you'll see, and you'll think, God, that 30 years of being sad was just stupid, but who cares anymore, because now it's just an eternity of soul, and swimming, and fruit, so why don't you just shut up? Why don't you just have another fucking drink and shut the fuck up?
Can I just say something crazy?
I love crazy.
All my life has been a series of doors in my face, and then suddenly I bump into you.
I've been searching my whole life to find my own place. Maybe it's the party talking or the chocolate fondue.
But with you,
I found my place.
I see your face,
and it's nothing like I've ever known before.
Love is an open door. Love is an open door.
Love is an open door.
With you,
With you,
with you,
with you. Love is an open door. I mean, it's crazy.
What?
We finish each other's
sandwiches.
That's what I was gonna say.
I've never met someone
Who thinks so much like me? Jinx! Jinx again! Our mental synchronization
can happen. but one explanation.
You
And I
were
just
meant to be.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye to the pain of the past. We don't have to feel it anymore.
Love is an open door. Love is an open door.
Life can be so much more.
With you.
With you.
With you.
With you.
Love is an open.
Can I say something crazy? Will you marry me?
Can I say something crazier? Yes.
Love is an open door. Love is an open door. Life can be so much more.
With you.
With you.
With you.
With you.
Love is an open.
Love is an open door.
Ma'am, I love you.
And son, I love you too.
And ma'am, I need you when I get ready to bleeding through. I really, really need you.
I know.
I really, really need you.
I know, I don't know what without you I would do. I know, son. But now be careful when carving out that man meat, when slipping that knifeful from calf down to man feet. That last batch was fouled by spleen and split bowel. The urine and feces surely spoil any meat, even human.
Ah shit, you're right. You teach me right. And I said I was sorry, but remember, dear mama, it's me that puts food on the table ever since I left rockin' cradle. So I'm sorry when sometimes I get confused with knife. See, I use my bare hands when I take away life.
Okay, alright, you'll get it eventually, son. And I'm sorry to criticize what you have done. It's a motherly instinct, I just mean to help. I love you so much, my little dragon whelp. But I must say, and it's a motherly warning, be careful when murdering from midnight till morning. There's a darkness out there, and I sense a bad air sweeping down from the mountains and on to this our watery lair. So just be careful, son, and don't tempt fate. Don't let me say I told you so when the hour is too late.
Ma'am, I love you.
And son, I love you too.
And ma'am, I need you.
And son, I need you too. I don't know what without you I would do. And he blows on the pinwheel gently. A storm is turning his mind. His breathing pounds unrelenting, victorious or maligned. This expanding crack fractures his heart. This man at arms is torn apart, and he blows on the pinwheel gently. A storm is turning his mind. His breathing pounds unrelenting, victorious or maligned. And he blows on the pinwheel gently. A storm is turning his mind. His breathing pounds unrelenting, victorious or maligned. And he blows on the pinwheel gently. A storm is turning his mind. His breathing pounds unrelenting, victorious or maligned.
Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear or how the world can seem so vast on a journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide. I'll be safe and wanted, finally home where I belong. Well, starting now, I'm learning fast on this journey to the
Love,
family.
there was once a time I must have had them too. Home, love, family. I will never be complete until I find you.
One step at a time, one hope, then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future. Things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign. Let this road be mine. Let it lead me to my past and bring me home at last. I want to tell you I've watched the waves that wake the sea, the lightning that wakes up the ground. Now my heart has been half asleep inside of me. I'd wake up if you came around.
I want to tell you I've watched the moon that trips the tide, the shadows that trip up the trees. Now I'm wearing a blindfold, my shoelace untied, but I'd steady with you next to me. I've been half asleep all of my life, lost in the dark by some careless night. Is that you or some beautiful light finally coming around? Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Now my heart has been half asleep all of my life. I'd wake up if you came around.
I'd wake up if you came around.
It was June, I was 10. I still think of that day now and then. A parade and a girl, and a crowd of thousands. She sat straight as a queen, only 8, but so proud and serene. Yes, she made herself seen in that crowd of thousands. Then I started to run and to call out her name as the crowd on the road went wild. I reached out with my hand and looked up, and then she smiled. The parade traveled on. With the sun in my eyes she was gone. But if I were still 10, in that crowd of thousands, I'd find her again. So, make it part of your story.
A parade passing by. It was hot, not a cloud in the sky, but a boy caught my eye. In a crowd of thousands, he was thin, not too clean. There were guards, but he dodged in between. Yes, he made himself seen in that crowd of thousands. Then he called out my name and he started to run through the sun and the heat and the crowd. Tried not to smile, but I smiled. Then he bowed.
I didn't tell you that.
You don't have to. I remember.
The parade traveled on. With the sun in my eyes you were gone.
But I knew
Even then, in the crowd of thousands, I'd find you Your Highness.
You might see before you an ordinary man, an earthly illusion, all a part of the cosmic plan. Yes, long ago they visited those others from outer space, informed me I'm the chosen one to save the Solarian race. It's true. Listen. They took me then to their daughter's realm, the land of the kitty cat star. I know you've heard the legends of the sexy cat women from Zolar.
Meow, meow. Make love to me, Ricky.
What?
Meow, meow.
Okay.
But there's one more small thing. Would you please help save our galaxy, Ricky?
Sure. What would you do in my place? A mere mortal man, with the fate of a galaxy before you, millions of lives in your hand. The naughty daughters of the realm, all hungry for my chi. You'd never guess the role I played in Solarian history. I'm just a swingin' space age bachelor man. Let's dance, kitties. It gets weird now. For they're at war with Canine, Count Dogulus, that son of a bitch. The generals are all standing by. Tell us, Ricky, should we pull the switch? Into. Why are they asking me? I'm a lover, not a fighter. I thought I told them. I'm just a swingin' space age bachelor man. So I told them. I am just a man, a space age man. That's all I am, but I wanna hold your hands, all your hands, as we make love tonight. Whoa, I have no desire to rule the galaxy, or to hold you close is enough for me. Making love in zero gravity. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey!
Making love, oh, just love.
Solar! Woo! I got to make love Solar. You're the best. You're such a pretty kitty. I wanna be the scratch and post. Let me be. And they listened. And they heard my message for I was singing notes that only cats or cat people could hear. A G sharp 5 octaves above middle C. Incredible! Peace was restored. I guess that's what happens when you're swinging space age bachelor man. so I came back to the earth to show you the way, to lead you pretty people to a brighter day. We can save the whole galaxy with love from the heart and sexy cat ladies. That's where we'll start. Yes, I came back to this rock with my love and my seed. Ladies, you got what I want, and I know you've got what you need. 'Cause I'm a swingin' space age bachelor man. Meow.
I'm not my body child, I am not my mind. Yorodei-do-dee, yorodei-do. This is just some body child, this is just some mind. Yorodei-do-dee, yorodei-do. And they can work against me. My mind can try to slow me, stop me, stunt me. My body likes to hurt me, block me, hunt me down. Like a wounded fox made slow with bourbon, made fat with chocolates, made lazy with blinking lights. Just some body child, this is just some mind. Yorodei-do-dee, yorodei-do. Yorodei-do, yorodei-do, yorodei-do-dee-day. Yorodei-do-dee-day. Yorodei-do, yorodei-do, yorodei-do-dee-day. Yorodei-do-dee-day.